All right, guys. I think this is day 20, right? Um, let's see here. Yeah, it's day 20. Yeah, I've been working on the static site generator. So I've been struggling a little bit, especially on this one right here. And also, I've been subjecting myself to using Vim because I want to learn Vim and code a little bit faster. So coding is a little bit slow, but this specific lesson right here, the course didn't actually provide any pseudocode for it. But I ended up having to ask AI to give me some pseudocode because I've been doing this for like the past 5 or so hours and I just haven't made any headway. And to be honest, the pseudocode it came up with was something I had not really thought of. So yeah, I was working on writing that out and it was I need to post a video. So yeah, I tried to avoid using AI as much as possible. But in this case, I did not really see a way out of it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the most important thing is that I keep going, not exactly, how I do it. Obviously, I'm not going to let AI write all my code for me. I didn't even let it write code in this instance. It just let it give me pseudocode. So, but yeah, I don't think getting frustrated and quitting is a play. So, anyways, enough yapping. Where was I? Yeah, this is the really interesting thing. So what we're trying to do is trying to take a list, this old nose list thing here, and check if and split it based on delimiter. So trying to do something like this. So if we have a bolded phrase inside the word, want to split it out and make an actual text note out of it for our static site generator. And the thing that AI told me is that based on the list, say we have, for example, let's create something new here. Say we have some text here, some bolded text. Ignore how bad my asterisks look. When we split it, we're going to have one index here. This is going to be removed. We have another index here. That's going to be removed. We have another index here. Wow, just excuse my writing, guys. So where's the colors? It's a color palette. This right here is what we actually want to use. And it's always going to be an odd number because of how the splitting works. When it finds the symbol, it's going to split on it. And the even side is going to be not delimited and the odd side will be delimited. So based on that logic, we can say this line right here, if, wait, they're not that line, this line. If the index is equal to 0, then we know it must be plain text and not an actual, delimited piece of thing in the markdown, like a bold text or something. It's kind of confusing if you don't know the context, but that's effectively what I was not able to figure out. I was trying to do this before where I would take the specific index, but I noticed, this is not going to scale based on length of words. So this solution is pretty clever and not something I was able to think of, but it does make sense to me. I do understand why it works. So it's kind of where we were. Okay, it's also important. If any of the split strings is equal to empty, then we just skip them. Is there a way to, I don't know if there's a way to do this. Like an if else statement, like skip one of the else's and go on to the next thing. Just like do nothing. Do nothing. Python. Oh, okay, yeah. Pass. That's what we want to do. So if it's empty, we obviously don't want to add it to the list. Okay. I should add all the items from one list into why can't we just append? Are they supposed to be lists? Doesn't say that. It's supposed to be text notes. I don't know why we can't just append here. Someone use the extend keyword. I don't see why. I don't see why that would be necessary. Okay, so here's this has a new list of results. Loop through old nodes. Node is not plain text. Add to results. Continue. If it is plain text, split its contents by delimiter. Show a valid number of resulting parts. It's this. Must be odd. If not odd, raise an exception. An extreme. Loop through split parts. A new text nodes alternating text types. Skip any empty strings. Return the final results. Okay. So this dictionary is something I actually figured out on my own, so that we can have delimiters like actually map to the right things. As you can see here, if I have this caret thing, it'll be a code. If I have double asterisks, it would be a bold text, and if I have try to use Vim here and look cool. If I have a underscore, it'll be italic. So I kind of need to move this up 14K, Shift O, you paste that right here. Have a delimiter, dictionary. So I think all this code is effectively just useless, except for that's not what we want to do. Except for this, we still need to print the new windows out. So let's test this. Let's see if it works. Okay, so we got, this is a text node with plain. It is plain text. Here's the code block, because this is the code block. There's the word. Okay. So that worked. Let's return new nodes. Now we need to do we need to test this. Split nodes dot py. Underscore nodes dot py. Okay, then command p test with nodes. Import unit test from split nodes. Import split nodes limiter. I think we're also going to need from text node. Import text node and text type. Need to find a test class, test split nodes unit test dot, what is it? I can't remember what test case, that's what it's called. A test case, there we go. Test case. Call a function test word split underscore nodes self. So let's say, what are we trying to do? You're passing a list of old nodes. Let's just create an old nodes equal to list. Let's go old nodes dot append a new node. Needs to be new text node, right? Similar to this. Yeah, let me just yank this right here. Paste that. That is not what I want to do. Delete x. No, that's not what I want to do either. That's what I want to do. This needs to be a text, actual text node. Please, please. To work properly. Insert. There we go. So we also want to append another thing. Let's find a different type of text node this time. Maybe this is score an italic word. Let's leave it this. It's a text type is italic. Let's add something else. I want to make sure that it's not operating on, let's just do this. copy what they have. Where am I? Make sure it's not operating on things that's. Oh, sorry, it's not supposed to be. This is not supposed to be a italic hit. It's supposed to be plain. Okay, so now we need to test. Oh, we need to test. You go like split node delimiter on the old nodes. Let's take old nodes. Delimiter. So what? Oh, that's why they made a list. So it is only supposed to be one node at a time. Okay, I did not understand that. It's supposed to be one node at a time, but we need to make a list so that we can actually use the split function. Okay, yeah, so that's not necessary. Okay. So yeah, that changes the. Again, these are things I wish I would figure out earlier, because it would make it a lot easier. Code underscore node is equal to x node, x this out, www insert, say italic underscore node, italic node, say www x d insert backspace, say italic underscore nested underscore BLD underscore node is equal to text node. Ignore my naming here. And let's say www. Where's the old node is actually equal to code node. Underscore node. Its delimiter is this. Okay, so it's going to return a new node list. So we need self dot assert equals. Why is this not auto completing? Okay, equal. Okay, we need to determine that, not that, if $sign. Determine this is equal to. God, it's so hard to go to Vim. Damn it. We need to determine this equals what? It's kind of a bad test file. Okay, it should become this. That's what this should become. Oh, this is 6J. When you yank this, go to the end of the file, go escape, paste it. So now we need to do this with W. We need to do this with italic node. Tab. with a delimiter underscore needs to return, should return DW, should return this is W should return this is an italic word. Escape, hit the limiter, and its type should be italic. Then it should return nothing else here. Okay, that looks okay there. Let's yank this. Let's G-O, paste, L, paste. Now we need to do italic, nested, bold node. She can be looking for italic. What I should do, this is an italic and asterisk BLD, because it should just ignore this. And the text type should still be italic. Then we need to do another text node for the period, right? Period. And it should be text type dot, no, plain, not plain. These are all supposed to be Command F, RTXC. Never mind, we're not doing that. Just gonna do this manually. Word DW plain. W plain. W plain. Plain. Okay, it's all plain now. This is also wrong. What the hell? I was trying to do, so if I do 5W, okay, there we go. I'm gonna work 4. EW, okay, whatever. Escape, do insert plain. Plain, I think we also need to, we need to test, we need another one for, bold node. It's called text node. This is a bold node. Let's put the words bold in bold, actually. Right delimiter, a text type dot plain. Okay. Oh my days, man. I keep hitting the wrong thing for tab. X, or to plain tab. Shift G, Shift V, 7J, there we go. Yank, Shift G, O, escape, paste. limiter. Let's go down. You insert bold node. No escape WW X insert double asterisk. This is, should be printing, this is A, B, H, X, this is A, B, W, this is a bold word, but not with the limiters. Out this, a bold, it should be in B, W insert BOLD. Insert, there should be space after this, or period. Oh, it's supposed to be node, not word. Yeah, it should be plain. Okay, so this is probably gonna fail, but at least we'll know what's broken. We have a fail. Spino's limiter is missing positional argument text type. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, so my whole dictionary thing isn't even necessary. Because the text type is just passed in from the, okay, okay. Text type is just passed in, so this is not necessary. Okay, so Control Tab. Now we just pass the text type that we actually want, which in this case it can be text italic. Now what? Why is this an error? Oh, because I'm using, I think I have to go to do text. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it in Python, but I find it a lot easier to read. Why am I lagging all of a sudden? Crazy. Well, I've already been going for 30 minutes. Italic. Damn, I am lagging like crazy. Holy cow. Just want to test this out. There's a text type. type. This one does not have a text type. Okay, so this should work now. No. Text node objects not iterable. Okay, yeah, that's why we need to put these as a list. So, holy cow. This lag is insane. I assume it's because of the recording. We're almost through here. Come on. Just, why is insert mode not working? There we go. First differing elements. So text node gave, this is a text with a plain on. Huh? Which test is this? It's 16. Okay, it's this one. Okay, yeah, this is wrong. This is supposed to be tested for. This is a text. Oh, there's a period at the end of this word. $38. Oh, there's supposed to be a space here. Oh no, this one's still failing. Oh no, this is something else. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a space after this as well. There we go, man. Finally worked. Okay, that was a little bit longer video. Thank you for watching. The grind continues. I guess I can submit this now since it is technically working. and we're not getting any failed tests. So, and I'll go back and look at their solution later, because this is definitely a concept I want to review a little bit more. But thank you guys for watching. See you all tomorrow.